morning students. Welcome to Sarva Shiksha online classes. My name is D. Lavanya, mathematics teacher, Kgbv Kaligiri, SPSR, Nellore district. In previous class, we discussed adjacent angles, linear pair of angles and transversal, some exercise problems and some do-this problems. Today, we discuss some exercise problems in exercise 4.3 and some do-this problems. First of all, exercise 4.3. First problem. In the adjacent figure, AB is parallel CD. AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF. CD is parallel to EF and Y is to Z is equal to 3 is to 7. Find X. Find X. Given AB is parallel CD. AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF. CD is parallel to EF and Y is to Z is equal to 3 is to 7. Y is to Z is equal to 3 is to 7. We have observed these two angles, angle X, angle Y are co-interior angles and angle Y we have these two angles are linear pair and supplementary angles. So angle Y is equal to angle W. Angle W. So here angle Z is equal to angle W. These two angles are corresponding angles are equal. So let angle Y is equal to 3A and angle Z is equal to 7A. Let angle Y is equal to 3A, angle Z is equal to 7A. Angle Y and angle W. These two angles are linear pair of angles and supplementary angles. Sum of these angles is 180 degrees. So angle Y plus angle W is equal to 180 degrees. Angle Y plus angle W is equal to 180 degrees. Angle Y plus angle W is equal to, we have angle Y, angle Z is equal to angle W. So angle Z is equal to 180 degrees. Angle Y is 3A and angle Z value is 7A. So 3A plus 7A is equal to 180 degrees. 3A plus 7A is equal to 10A is equal to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. These two angles are interior supplementary angles. So A is equal to 180 degrees by 10. 10 ones are 10, 18s are. So 80 degrees. So A value is 80 degrees. A value is substituting in Y is equal to 3A. and y is equal to 3a. 3 into y value is 18 degrees is equal to 54 degrees. So y value is 54 degrees. Next, observe this figure. AB is parallel to CD and this is the transversal. Angle X and angle Y. These two angles are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Sum of these two angles is 180 degrees. So, angle X. Next problem. In the adjacent figure, AB is parallel CD. AB is parallel CD and EF is perpendicular to CD. EF is perpendicular to CD and angle GED is equal to angle GED is equal to 126 degrees. Find angle AGE, angle AGE and angle GEF, GEF and angle FGE, FGE. This is the problem. First, given AB is parallel CD. AB is parallel CD and EF perpendicular to CD. EF is perpendicular to CD and angle GED is equal to angle GED is equal to 126 degrees. 126 degrees. We find out angle AGE, angle GEF, angle FGE. First one is angle AGE. Observe this figure. AB and CD lines are parallel lines and GE, this line is transversal. So, AGE, angle AGE and plus these two angles are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. So, angle AGE is equal to angle GED. Angle GED. So, we know angle GED is equal to 126 degrees. So, angle GAGE is equal to 126 degrees. 126 degrees. The angle 180 degrees. So, angle GEC is equal to 180 degrees. 126 degrees to other side is minus 126 degrees is equal to 54 degrees. 54 degrees. So, therefore, angle GEC is equal to 54 degrees. 54 degrees. Next. So, angle AGE. Therefore, angle AGE is equal to 126 degrees. Next one is angle GEF. Angle GEF is angle GEF is equal to 36 degrees and angle FGE. We find out FGE, angle FGE, angle FGE and angle GED is alternate interior angles. Alternate G E C. These two angles are alternate interior angles. These two angles are equal. So angle FGE is equal to 54 degrees. Interior angles. Interior angles. Angle of A and B. Given that P parallel Q and R parallel S. R parallel S. Given P and Q lines are parallel. P parallel and Q. Next one is R parallel S. R parallel S. Observe this figure. These two lines are parallel lines and this line is vertical. These two angles are corresponding angles. These two angles are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are always equal. So 2A is equal to 80 degrees. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So A is equal to 80 degrees by 2. 2 is the other side, go other side is divided. 2. 2 ones are 2 4s are 8, 2 0 0 is equal to 40 degrees. So therefore A value is 40 degrees. A value is 40 degrees. Next, R and S lines are parallel lines and Q line is transversal. Q line is transversal. Observe these two angles. These two angles are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Sum of these angles is 180 degrees. So 80 degrees plus B angle is equal to 180 degrees. Co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. So B is equal to B degree is equal to 180 degrees. 80 degrees go on the side is minus 80 degrees. So B degrees is equal to 100 degrees. In the figure, the arrow head segments are parallel. Find the value of x and y. Find the value of x and y. Observe this figure. This line, these two lines are parallel lines and this line is transversal. This line is transversal. So y angle and this angle, two angles are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. These two angles are equal. So angle y is equal to, so y is equal to 59 degrees. 59 degrees. These angles are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Next, these two lines are parallel lines and this line is transversal. This line is transversal and these two angles are corresponding angles. These two angles are corresponding angles. equal. So x is equal to x value is 60 degrees. X value is 60 degrees. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So y value is 59 degrees and the x value is 60 degrees. Next problem. In the figure, they allow head segments are parallel. Then find the value of x and y. Then find the value of x and y. Observe this figure, students. These two lines are parallel lines and this is the vertical line. This is the vertical. Sorry, this is the transversal. These two lines are parallel lines and this is the transversal. So, observe this angle. These two angles are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. So, this angle is 105 degrees. This angle is 105 degrees. This is the straight line. These three angles form a straight line. Straight angle is 180 degrees. Straight angle is 180 degrees. So, straight angle is 180 degrees. So, 35 degrees plus 105 degrees plus y degrees is equal to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. 35 degrees plus 105 degrees. Value is 140 degrees plus y degrees is equal to 180 degrees. We find out y value. So 140 degrees go other side is minus 140 degrees. So y value is y is equal to 180 degrees minus 140 degrees is equal to 40 degrees. So y value is 40 degrees. Next, observe this figure. These two lines are parallel line and this line is transversal. These two lines are parallel lines and this line is transversal. So x degree and next problem. From the figure, find x and y. Find x and y. Observe this figure. These two lines are parallel lines. These two lines are parallel lines and this is the transversal. This is the transversal. From the figure, these two angles of co-interior angles. These angles are complementary angles is 180 degrees. So, x degrees plus 65 degrees plus 52 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. It becomes co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. So, x degrees plus 65 degrees plus 52 degrees, 170 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. 170 degrees go outside is minus 170 degrees. So, 180 degrees minus 117 degrees is equal to 63 degrees. 63 degrees. So x value is 63 degrees. Next, these two lines are parallel lines and this is transversal. So these angles, these two angles are corresponding angles. But this is the triangle. This is the right angle triangle. Sum of three angles is 180 degrees. In
Start.
sum of three angles in triangle. Sum of three angles is 180 degrees. So this is the right angle. So right angle is 90 degrees. So 52 degrees plus 3y plus 5 degrees plus 90 degrees is equal to 52 degrees plus 3y plus 5 degrees plus 90 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. 52 degrees plus 5 degrees. 57 plus 90, 147. So 3y degrees plus 147 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. 3y degrees is equal to 180 degrees. 147 degrees, go other side is minus 147 degrees. So 3y degrees is equal to 33 degrees. 33 degrees. So y degrees is equal to 33 degrees by 3. 3 ones are 3 11s are. So 11 degrees. So therefore x value is 63 degrees. X value is 63 degrees and y value is 11 degrees. X value is 63 degrees and y value is 11 degrees. Next problem. Find the value of x and y from the given figure. Observe this figure, students. These two lines are parallel lines and these two lines are parallel lines. This angle is linear pair. Linear pair of angles are always supplementary angles. Supplementary angle is 180 degrees. So this angle is, we have z degrees. So from the figure, from the figure 120 degrees plus z degrees is equal to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Why? Because these two angles are linear pair. Linear pair. So z degrees is equal to 180 degrees. 120 degrees, go other side is minus 120 degrees. So z degrees is equal to 60 degrees. So z value is 60 degrees. Observe these two lines. These two lines are parallel lines and this is the transversal. So these angles and z and x, these two angles are corresponding angles. These two angles are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. So x degrees is equal to z degrees. Why? Because corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So x degrees is equal to z value is 60 degrees. So x value is 60 degrees. Next, y value. Observe these two lines. These two lines are parallel lines, and this is the transversal. This is the transversal. These two angles are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. So x degrees is equal to 3y plus 6 degrees. 3y plus 6 degrees. X value is 60 degrees. So 60 degrees is equal to 3y degrees plus 66 degrees. So 6 come this side is minus 6. 60 degrees minus 6 degrees is equal to 3y degrees. 6 degrees minus 6 degrees is equal to 54 degrees. 54 degrees is equal to 3y degrees. 3 is come this side is denominator. 54 degrees by 3 is equal to y degrees. 3 ones are 3, 2 3 8s are 24. So 80 degrees is equal to y degrees. So therefore y degrees is 18 degrees. Y degrees is 18 degrees. So therefore x value is 60 degrees and y value is 18 degrees. Y value is 18 degrees. Next problem. In the given figure, if AB is parallel CD, AB is parallel CD and angle PA2, angle AP2, AP2 is equal to 50 degrees and angle PRD is equal to 127 degrees. Angle PRD is equal to 120 degrees. Find x and y values. Find x and y values. From the given figure, AB is parallel CD. AB is parallel CD and angle APQ, angle APQ is equal to 50 degrees and angle PRD, angle PRD is equal to 127 degrees. 127 degrees. Next, observe these two lines AB and CD. These two lines are parallel lines, and this is the PQ line is the transversal. This is the transversal. So these two angles are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are equal. So angle APQ is equal to angle PQR. Angle APQ is equal to angle APQ is equal to angle PQR. PQR. Angle PQR. So angle APQ value is 50 degrees. So angle PQ on the right is x degrees. So therefore x value is 50 degrees. X value is 50 degrees. Next, observe these like so these alternate interior angles. Angle APR is equal to angle PRD. Angle PRD. These two angles are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. So, angle APR value is 50 degrees plus y degrees is equal to angle PRD value is 127 degrees. 127 degrees. So, y value is 127 degrees. 50 degrees go other side is minus 50 degrees. Minus 50 degrees. So, y value is 77 degrees. 77 degrees. So, therefore, x value is 50 degrees and y value is 77 degrees. 77 degrees. In the figures given below, AB is parallel CD and EF is the transversal intersecting AB and CD at G and H respectively. Find the values of x and y. Find the values of x and y. Give reasons. Observe these figures. AB and CD. These two lines are parallel lines. These two lines are parallel lines. And EF is the transversal. EF is the transversal. From the given figure, these two angles are 2x and y degrees. These two angles are linear pair. Sum of these angles are 180 degrees. So 2x degrees plus y degrees is equal to 180 degrees. This is the linear pair. Linear pair. These two angles linear pair. This is the first equation. Observe these angles. These two angles are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are equal. So, y degrees is equal to 3x degrees. This is the from equation 2. Equation 2. Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Y value is substituting in equation 1. So, 2x plus y is equal to 180 degrees. 2x plus 3x is equal to 180 degrees. 2x plus 3x is 5x is equal to 180 degrees. So, x is equal to 180 degrees by 5. 5 1s are 5 3s are 5 6s are. So, 36 degrees. So, x value is 36 degrees. X value is substituting in equation 2. So, y is equal to 3x. So, 3 into 36 degrees is equal to 108 degrees. So, therefore, x value is 36 degrees and y value is 108 degrees. Y value is 108 degrees. Next, second problem. Observe this figure, students. AB and CD. These two side is plus 20 degrees. 3x minus 2x, so 1x is equal to 15 plus 20, 35 degrees. Therefore, x value is 35 degrees. X value is 35 degrees. Find the measure of each angle indicated in each figure, where L and M are parallel lines intersected by transversal line N. Transversal line N. Observe these figures. First one, L and M are two parallel lines. L M are two parallel lines and N is the transversal. N is the transversal. So, observe these two angles. These two angles are external alternate angles. External alternate angles are equal. External alternate angles are equal. So, x degrees is equal to 110 degrees. X degrees is equal to 110 degrees. So, next, second problem. Observe this figure. L and M. These two lines are parallel lines. These two lines are parallel lines. And N line is transversal. N is the transversal. Observe these two angles. These two angles are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. So, y degrees is equal to 84 degrees. Next figure. L and M. These two lines are parallel lines. And this is the transversal. N is the transversal. Observe these two angles. These two angles are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Sum of co-interior angles are 180 degrees. So, 100 degrees plus 90 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. So, Z degrees is equal to 180 degrees. 100 degrees is go other side is minus 100 degrees. 180 degrees minus 100 degrees is equal to 80 degrees. Therefore, Z degrees is equal to 80 degrees. Z degrees is equal to 80 degrees.
Students, I am giving some homework problems. Write down. Find the measure of each angle indicated in each figure, where L and M are parallel lines intersected by transversal N. First figure, L and M lines are parallel lines. N is the transversal. S degrees and 53 degrees are corresponding angles. Second figure, L and M lines are parallel lines, n is the transversal. Y degrees and 64 degrees are alternate interior angles. If L parallel M, then solve for x and give reasons. L and M lines are parallel lines, N is the transversal, and 75 degrees, 11x plus 2 degrees. These two angles are corresponding angles.